Hello, everybody, and welcome to an episode of the Binding of Isaac Ironman Challenge. The reason for the sigh is because we're on Judas today, and 2 times in a row now we have lost right at the beginning of a run with Judas. Like the first time we lost in the second room, this next time we lost in the literal first room we entered. So I am praying that we get an easy few rooms, or at least that I can play well enough, long enough for us to get some health and break this curse, because I'm not trying to die right off the bat. And I will use the Book of Belial in the first room if it comes to that, if it looks scary. Okay, well there's one room. We might get soul hearts from here, actually. We did not. Stay away from me. We get a key, though. I mean a coin. But yeah, tensions are high, to say the least. Luckily, we do get the item room right off the bat. I mean, there's another piece of bookworm. I almost wonder if this is more valuable for us at the moment. That is good. If this is more valuable for us at the moment until we get more health. Even though I do want Book of Belial for the boss, probably. But, I mean, having this ensures that if it's a scary room, we pretty much won't take damage. Alright, I do often take damage against those guys, so I need to be very careful there. Stay away from me! Okay, we're just going to use it. So I can kill these guys without worrying about it. Because we already got hit once now. Oh boy. Give me a red heart or a soul heart. I mean, we have to buy the red heart, unfortunately. But at least there's a... We're already off to a better start than previously. There's an argument to take this item if we blow up the donation machine to just deal damage to enemies in mass. Which honestly may not be a bad idea considering Judas starts with a higher than average damage stat. Granted, we don't have any money yet. I mean, if we bought it, we might have a little bit of excess money. And I need to remember that Judas does not start with bad range. It's just average, but he doesn't start with like a downgraded range like Cain does. So I should be definitely using the range to my advantage as much as possible. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Oh boy. I don't know what it is about Judas. I swear, with characters that have health, I don't take damage this often, like at the beginning. I feel like we gotta use the book here. Okay, you know what? I just don't know what to do. I guess we'll just do the big room real quick. We'll use this book if we need to. We should not be taking damage here, so... I just feel like the odds are stacked against me, but still. We honestly, now I'm considering using a bomb to get into that middle part because there's a good chance to get a... soul heart from Hoops with the with this trinket, you know, or we could bomb for that item that we kind of wanted. But honestly, since there's a chest in here, I think I'm just gonna blow up this now. I know there could be a secret room here. I guess I'll try to get both potentially. Nice. All right. Hopefully we get a soul heart here from something. We do get a red heart at least. That is great. And more bombs. That was really what I was hoping for, was extra bombs anyways. Okay, so we are going to bomb into here as well. Just because we have petrified poop. Okay, and we do have enough money to just straight up buy that item now. Okay, there also is a battery. I don't know if there's any real major use for it yet, but could come in handy. And the best possible item we could get from the... wow, I totally would have guessed that the secret room would have been there, but... Best item we could get from the boss here would be a health up, for sure. Or like PJs or something. Okay. Alright, no problem. So yeah, still no extra health. I'm just debating what is more useful, if I use the Book of Belial to get a damage up, or if I use the Book of whatever this is called to become invincible and deal damage to the boss, you know, in that time. I'm kind of leaning towards Book of Belial, to be honest, just because that'll let us kill the boss quicker. But I really don't know what is better here. If we get something like Cube of Meat from the boss, then I definitely think I should go back for that other book. And at the very least, we can, assuming we get red heart drops on the ground from the boss, we could go back and take that book to get into the curse room for free. And then we can use, you know, we only have to pay half a heart, and then we could, you know, actually get into the curse room. So, here we go. Duke of Flies. Okay, this is great. I'm happy with my choice here, because now we can, with the boosted damage, we can pretty much one-shot all the flies. Not those big ones, though. But Duke of Flies is easy, so no problems there. Okay, we do not get an HP up, but we do get damage, which is fine. So in that case, I may actually take the invincibility book, since damage is pretty much like, we're good with damage. I mean, obviously you can't go wrong with boosted damage even more from Book of Belial, but I do think we're gonna get more utility at this time, at least at the beginning, with this book. And we'll just save our money for the next floor. But yeah, I am going to... Wait, did he not drop a red heart? I don't think he did. That kind of makes me almost not want to go into the curse room, even though that was the original plan. Because then we would still be left with only half a heart and no charge on our book next floor. Although there is the battery. I just don't know if I should be playing risks with the character that I'm trying so hard not to lose to here, so... You know what? Let's just do... I'm going to take a hit of damage going into the room, and the logic behind that is that way I can still use my book in the room. If I need to use it against an enemy, I can, and then just quickly get out before it loses its charge. Or is that a bad idea? I just don't know what to do. Because we have another battery down there. I don't know. This is tricky. I don't think I'm going to do it. I don't like the risk. Hopefully there's nothing too good in there that we're missing out on, but I just don't think I can justify it. So we will say goodbye to whatever that was. I do want to go downpour, but we just don't have the HP yet, so... Hopefully if our health situation gets a little better, then we'll go downpour on the 3rd floor. Because I do always love to get the knife piece, as well as the extra item from the boss. So, yep, let's go. There is another curse room there, so assuming we find some sort of red heart on the ground, it could be still the play to go for a curse room. Okay, 2 bombs. And pretty much my rule of thumb now is, if I take damage at all, I use the book to clear the rest of the room. Okay, we're getting lots of bombs. You know, with Petrified Poop, that pretty much guarantees we get a lot of money, so maybe I should have taken the Magic Fingers. I do love this item. I always say it's underrated, or at least I did in a previous episode, because it should allow us to get Soul Heart drops throughout the run, so this will be very good for us. Dude, okay, yeah, I'm using it. I'm surprised I didn't get hit. Also, hallelujah, we got a Tinted Rock, so maybe we get... Yay. Finally, some security. Okay, we have a real run on our hands now. It looks like we're finally going to get past Judas here, so... I mean, it's a little early to say that, but at least we're at least we have a real run here. We have a real shot. We didn't die on the first floor or a couple of rooms. And we managed to get some health now, so I think we're going to be okay. Okay, we get a key. We've got plenty of consumables. Red stew would be awesome if we get like rock bottom or something. Otherwise, I don't really care for it. I know it still is helpful, but only for like a floor. So let's look for the secret room. I kind of want to buy the card too. Where is the secret room? It could be here. I don't want to check yet because there might be a more obvious spot, but it could be there. Could be north of. Never mind. So yeah, could be there, but we'll keep looking for a little bit. Okay. Oh gosh. I should have just used the book in there. Had the charge. I need to get more used to doing that. It'd be awesome to have the, I've always wanted to get a synergy with the, what's it called, that trinket, the panic button trinket that activates your active item right before you would have about to get hit. Because I know that this is one of those few items that has like an epic synergy with it, but I've never managed to get one of them. Or like Unicorn Stump as well. Okay. Let's go back over here. Still nowhere too obvious. I guess we have a lot of bombs. I'll just check here. Okay, it was there. Okay, just more money. So... yeah. I do hear my baby, so I'm probably going to pause recording in a second and go check on her. If she doesn't fall back asleep here. One sec, my wife's talking to me. Okay, I'm back. And let's just do this last room real quick. Okay, we should probably look for the super secret room as well. Granted, there is a big room here, so that is always kind of a bad sight because it's just like several places that the secret room could be that I don't really... It just adds a lot of potential places where it could be. But more likely it would be connected to this room, so... There we go, first try. And we get a skeleton key. Not that we need it at this point. We do get Airwalk. That is very good, actually. Pretty much like an easy boss kill whenever we use it, so... Maybe we'll use that coming up if we need to. Otherwise, I was going to buy the card from the shop, but I think I'll just hold on to the Airwalk, I suppose. Gurglings. Might as well just use this. Just to deal some damage. Actually, I should have saved this for the curse room, potentially. Also, we are going to get a devil deal here, but I think our HP is too low that it's not worth the devil deal yet. Granted, we do get a HP up and a soul heart there, so could be worth it. But I think I'm still going to go angel deal. So, yeah. And our health situation is good enough that I am going to go downpour. We're getting a lot of money. Yeah, I don't really want to buy reds too. We're fine. I'd rather save my money for something more permanent. Okay. Here we go. We, right off the bat, get the room with the white fire. And I'm going to break these just in case. A dime. Okay. Say less. Alright, there's the mirror floor. What else do we got? 2 keys. There could be a secret room a lot of places, actually. Oh. What am I doing? Well, I'm very glad that we have our soul hearts now, because we're definitely taking damage sometimes. Okay, we did get a soul heart from Poop as well, so Petrified Poop paying off already. I am going to use this now just to have it there. Sure, we'll just play him. We could get something good here. And we have a red heart even. Just a random pill. Okay. Let's see what we're going to get from our item room here. I do want to see if there's any other red hearts that are going to be in here. We get a lucky penny, too. Neat. Ah, Curse of the Blind. So, who knows what we're going to get. We'll go left. Lazarus. Okay, that's a little bit of run security. Can't really complain about that. Granted, it would be a damage down if we turned into him, so I will not do that willingly, but it's good to have him as a backup. Yeah, let's go this way. Ooh, we opened up the secret room there. That's nice. Because I don't know if I would have guessed that it would be here, so. Okay, we'll just wait for the bomb guy to come back to us over here. Alright. Okay, we have so much money. We definitely need to start buying stuff. I feel like I should have just bought out the previous shop, even though we didn't really need anything. I am going to bomb this guy too for the extra chance at a deal. 1 second, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back again. Sorry for the constant pausing. Thus is the life of a parent gamer. So what were we doing? Let's go down here. Baby Bender, I do really... Whoa, I forgot these guys. I didn't even know they were there, but luckily I remember now that they zoomed twice, so it shouldn't catch me off guard. Oh, wow. Holy cow. Dang. Totally triggered a chain reaction there. Okay, but yeah, if we get some sort of familiar, Baby Bender would be cool. The best baby with this is Baby Plum. I love, or Fruity Plum. That buddy with this is so good. Yeah, we're gonna buy this. I might as well just buy this stuff too. Ladder, sure. Mom's coin purse. Not a huge fan. Alright, let's keep going. I'm gonna keep my money just because this is one of those runs that I don't feel quite comfortable yet, but eventually we may start donating stuff. We have enough bombs. I think I am just gonna check here for what this card is. The Empress card, okay. Airwalk's better. Okay, this enemy's a little scary. Alright, there's one of them. We'll use our range to our advantage here. And there's a golden chest. We have a golden key, so seems pretty obvious to open it. We get a red heart. We probably will go back and pay more to that demon beggar. So I'd love to get an item out of him. Where did we do it? Or over here? The thing about Airwalk too is it's like such a good card that I don't want to use it unless the boss is like really hard. But we'll see who the boss is. But actually, I think I am going to take this card for now to use it on the boss, and then we will we'll save Airwalk. Turdlet. You know what? Maybe to oops, I didn't mean to use the book. But maybe to just make sure on the mirror floor that we get a win on the boss, I could just use Airwalk there or something. Otherwise, I don't know if it's necessarily going to be worth it to hold on to it for like that long till the end of the run type of thing. Even though it is kind of like it's a very good card. Ooh, damage up, tears down. Yeah, I mean, okay, fine. We get an angel deal. We get a mystery item here. So what's it going to be? Light and HP. That's great. I think I am going to do this. I hope we have enough damage and health to do this. Luckily we get the blue one because the red one is tankier. Ouch. And I think the blue one doesn't spawn enemies either. I don't think. And he only shoots like downward, either straight down or like diagonal downward, so dodging should be easier. I mean, I know I already got hit by the lasers. I walked right into one, but theoretically, his patterns are easier. Oh. Alright. Any day now. Whoa. Okay. Barely dodged there. We got him. Alright. Now we have a key piece which will allow us to more likely find angel deals in the future. And now the ladder is pretty much completely pointless to have bought in, because obviously we can just fly over gaps now anyways. Let's take this. I guess we'll get the bomb. And yeah, let's go to the mirror floor real quick. We may get the both key pieces and both knife pieces on this run. I think I'm going to do this as well, just to finish getting our payout here. Justice, sure. Nice, we get a soul heart. Thanks to Miter. Okay, nothing there. I imagine we'll get a couple red hearts maybe on the way through this mirror floor, so that could allow us to get a another payout on that demon beggar. Alright. And we get a tinted rock here as well. Was this the same place there was one on the regular floor? Small rock, nice. Ooh, I didn't realize our movement speed is so low though. But that is a little bit, you know, of a boost again for our tears rate, so pretty important. There's another red heart. Yeah, we desperately need a movement speed now though, and a tears rate really too, but at least our damage is good. Right. I'm just going to use this book in here. This was that one room that we took a few hits in anyways, or at least one hit in, so I'm happy to use the book in here. Alright, that made it easier. And here is the knife piece. Rarely do I like prefer to get a speed up from the boss, but this is one of the cases that that's like the best scenario, is like the either like the speedball pill or the speedball syringe, or the like the belt item or something. So let's see what happens. I do feel inclined still to break all these poops just to see how much money we can rack up. Okay, there we go. Get another coin. And yeah, I love when we can one-shot any sort of enemy, even if it's these weak ones, but that's usually a good sign early on that you're ahead of the curve if you can one-shot enemies like that. Okay, one more room. Unfortunately, we had to pretty much go through this whole extra floor in order to get to the boss here, just due to the position of the rooms. Okay, we'll stick back here and use our range again. He's following us. Okay. Here we go. We will... Yeah, we'll just use Airwalk, whatever. And might as well use this too. We'll play it 100% safe. Especially because no matter how much health we have on the mirror floor, you get hit once past your Holy Mantle and it's over. Alright, please be a speed up. Nice, speedball, that's exactly what we wanted. I mean, we're still only at 0.9 speed, but that is definitely helpful. So let's get out of here. Surely we'll get a payout from the Demon Beggar with this much red health. Right? Let's go find out. And I may just hold on to a pill. I don't remember if there was a card laying on the ground or not, but... Okay, they really want me to take pills. I'm not falling for it. Really? Was there like a red heart we could buy in the store? We have so much money. I think I am going to get Baby Bender, though. I know we don't have any buddies, but I am feeling like I'm going to do it. Okay, fine. Since these two pills are the same. Double health up. Okay, that doesn't really give us any red hearts, though. Kind of makes me want to go for Devil Deals now. Since we, you know, all that. Was there any other duplicate pill colors? I don't know. There's so many pills laying around. There's two of these white and blue ones. Okay. This is why I don't take pills. That's so detrimental to us. Tears down is so bad. So two of these ones. I should not be doing this. We already got screwed over on our tears rate from experimental treatment. We do have 2 syringe items, though, so that's pretty good. 48-hour energy. Oh, wait, yeah, what am I thinking? I can just do this. Nice. Okay, more, more empty heart containers. I don't even remember what exactly this item does. It's +1 empty heart container when at 1 red heart or less at the start of a new floor. So we're about to get a 7th empty heart container. So pretty much the best item for us at this point is adrenaline. We're going to take this. Yeah, we kind of want to get red health. I wouldn't actually... I don't actually want an extra empty heart container, but it is what it is. We're probably not going to blow up any more angel statues, if I can help it, because I, at this point, prefer Devil Deals. But hopefully we'll be able to get some red health here, too. We can't see our health at all. So we have 7 empty heart containers and 4 soul hearts, I think. Alright, I'm done with pills. Hey, there's homing. Now he's discount Little Steven. Why do these tiers look bigger too? Surely it's not a damage up for them either. Like 2, is it? I'm just gonna blow this up so that we can get red hearts. Of course we didn't get any. And especially with Miter, it's not like we need that many red heart containers anyways, since we pretty much plan on getting... Ouch. We pretty much plan on getting soul hearts throughout this run. And also, Empty Heart pretty much like makes me want to go for Devil Deals even more, because it's like it's an empty heart container generator. So we pretty much can consistently get red heart containers to pay for Devil Deals whenever we need it. Over here. All right. By the way, I don't know if I've talked about this in a video, but supposedly there has been, ouch, a change in the Binding of Isaac. I think we're down to 3 soul hearts now. There's been a change in the Binding of Isaac with the recent patch, where there's apparently like a 1% chance when you fight most bosses that they will drop like a themed item. Like Monstro can drop Monstro's tooth or Monstro's lung or something like that. And things like that. So I'm curious how long it'll take before we find one of those rare drops. Because that could be really cool. Okay, there's not going to be a secret room there. I do want to try to find it, though. Could be one here, maybe? Nope. Could be one here? Nope. Our movement speed is so slow. It's getting pretty hard to dodge some of these faster enemies. Also, it is absurdly windy outside right now, where I live. I keep hearing, like, my whole house shake. Luckily, though, I don't live in, like, the part of the world that has, like, tornadoes or something. In fact, I feel like I live in, like, the least natural disaster-prone area, like, ever. At least in the United States. But yeah, it's a scary thought thinking about like tornadoes and stuff. It makes me glad I don't live in, I don't know where tornadoes are, Kansas. Maybe I just say that because of Wizard of Oz, but but yeah, that type of stuff is it's really scary. And earthquakes too. I have lived in places that have frequent earthquakes, and yeah, it's pretty scary. I mean, granted, I was never in like a big earthquake, but just the thought of nature being able to wipe you out is pretty horrifying. And like I know on the East Coast of the United States, at least, there is. I'm just gonna blow this guy up. There is, you know, hurricanes and stuff like that. So I'm very blessed to live where I am. I do have extreme heat, but I feel like that's, some people might say that that's, you know, just as bad as whatever else. But to me, that's an easy price to pay for a otherwise relatively safe place to live. I live in Las Vegas, by the way, if I didn't say. But I feel like this whole, all these states right around here are pretty good. Like anything east of California up until, you know, like Utah, Wyoming, Montana, Idaho, Colorado. These states, they're pretty good. But I'm biased because I'm from here. King Baby is completely worthless because pretty much the only appeal to him is that he allows your buddies to auto-aim, but we have homing tiers for them now anyways, so we won't be taking him. I will take Hive Mind just in case something comes up where we get to use him. Hey, maybe we'll project it though. We projected getting a buddy when we picked up Spoonbender, so maybe we'll project getting a fly item now that we got Hive Mind. So I'm going to buy the Red Heart. I am going to buy the card. We get a world card. That's pretty good for the next floor. And I think I'm going to buy the sack as well, just to see. Rip off. So, yep, and we'll blow up this guy for a deal chance. And I think that's pretty much it. I'm not going to donate money yet, because we still have a couple floors. Best case scenario is I donate on the last floor. But yeah, let's go fight this boss now. Wow, almost got hit there. I don't want to use my book in here because I want to use it on the boss. Alright, there we go. I'm curious, since I was thinking about Spoonbender with, or Baby Bender, the trinket, since I was thinking about that with the Baby Plum item, I wonder if you get the Plum Flute item that spawns like the big boss version. Will his tears, does that count as a buddy? Will his tears be homing? I don't know if it's worth it to test it if we get Baby Plum, but it could be cool. You know what? I will test it. If we get Baby Plum on this boss, then I'll go for Plum Flute. We did not. Fine by me. Ouch. Whoa. Okay, I really don't know how much health we're at, but it's... Oh my gosh. But it is not a lot. So we need to be careful here. We're using the book. Why did I not use it earlier? This boss has never been hard for me. Why is it struggling today? Probably because our DPS is so low because our tears rate is horrible. Oh gosh. Open! Dude! Get out of here. Gosh. This is not good. We could die at any moment. Okay, there's our spun transformation. We get another angel deal. That's all right. Like the worst item possible. I'm not going to fight the angel statue, especially because I don't know how much health we have. Yeah, definitely not that. We basically have the upgraded version of that item with this book. Well, we're not at half a heart because we don't have the pea stain. Oh yeah, I forgot we picked up a couple red hearts too, I think, along the way. So, but still, we pretty much lost probably most of our soul hearts there. So hopefully we're at more than one red heart so that we don't get an extra empty heart container from the crow heart or whatever that item's called. Because I don't really want more red health. Okay, nice. We're at 2 red hearts. Oh yeah, I forget we have soul, or we have the Lazarus rags too, so it's a good backup plan. Okay. Guess we'll go in here. This room would suck if we didn't have flying. Well, it still kind of sucks, but it's better with flying. Alright, dude, open up. Come on. Yes, we break that immediately. Maybe there's a play we could have used earlier, or at some point, to play like the sacrifice room, but I'm just using it. I mean, we still could play a sacrifice room if we find one with this much red hearts. I don't know why I'm still breaking all the poops. We lost, what's it called? Petrified poop. We have 13 damage, which is amazing. This is the type of run that we would want like Ipecac or something, since our damage is already so high and our tears rate is already so bad. Something like that where we just shoot like one tier at a time anyways would kind of be like the best case scenario. Alright. Shop time. Yeah, we'll buy the soul heart. We could buy the card generator, but I think I'm happy with the book for now. I'm gonna buy this one though. Sun card. We'll keep the sun card because that's especially gonna allow us to play a sacrifice room. We will use the world card though. There is no sacrifice room here. There is a curse room, but we may go in there. But honestly, I'm tempted to. Probably I'll just hold on to the sun card for a while, because if we do go for if we do find a sacrifice room on like a later floor, we could definitely get a big play out of it. So let's go get our item room first. Alright. Okay, very glad we have flying here. Whoa. Okay. I'm glad those weren't the spider spawning ones. Alright. That'll get rid of our transformation, won't it? I don't think we can do it. We don't have anything crazy right now, but it's not like a bad run to the point that, yeah, we should probably not do that. I'm not that desperate. Although the idea is tempting just because it's fun to reroll and see what you get, but no, I can't justify it. But I can justify going into the curse room for half a soul heart. So let's do that. And hopefully we get a devil deal here, or at the very least, a sacrifice room on the next floor. Jeez. You know what these heart enemies remind me of? The turret, the towers enemies that like block the other enemies until you kill the turret. But they shoot like a quick perpendicular shot like that as well, which is really annoying. Soul hearts? Nope. Oh no. Okay. We move on. I wish we had spectral tears. Kind of making it annoying. We could just position it so our buddy can reach it, but we can't. I don't know if that's possible. Okay. Soul heart. Let's move up here. Alright, we're getting a lot of red health on the ground now, so I do wish we had a sacrifice room. Loads of money. Found the shop already, didn't we? Yeah. This is not the mob floor, so we have one more chance. Hopefully we don't get a mini boss on the next floor, and then if not, I'll donate everything. Everything that we don't spend, that is. I probably should, like, if I really want to optimize, I would go donate, like, 6 coins now, just to be down to 30, so I can buy, like, 2 items on the next floor, but, that's okay. I don't care that much. Okay. Guess we'll boost our deal chance. And let's do this. Glad I used my book right off the bat, because bloat is really annoying. I didn't know that the brimstone beams pushed you like that. I guess I never stay in them long enough to pay attention to that. Ouch. Alright, down he goes. We got hit twice. No deal. We do get another damage and a range up. We really could use a tears up at this point. Let's move on. My wife is reading the new Hunger Games book that just came out a couple months ago. And she's having an emotional time over there. I think it's a rough one. I haven't read it. I haven't read any of the Hunger Games, but I just started watching the movies not too long ago with my wife. So I'm a little bit familiar with the story. But not like that much. Papa Fly is great. He should get homing tears as well. I assume. But yeah, I know I'm like way behind on the Hunger Games, if any of you have seen it. But it's been out, obviously, for a long time. Is Papa Fly even shooting? I want to be able to tell if he's shooting homing tears. I think he is. But I wish I would have watched it sooner, because it's really good. I'm having a great time watching it. Okay. I'm just going to blow up these bombs now. Luckily, their most deadly attack is this creep attack, but we have flying, so I'm not even worried about it. Weird that we get 2 of the big ones, and we didn't get the little one that he normally spawns with. We're going to keep Baby Bender. Maybe the red chest is better, the red hand or whatever, but I do like the, I do like this trinket just because it's fun. Having these homing tears. Okay, there we go. Should we gamble? I don't think so. If we have nothing else to use our money on, maybe. But unfortunately, none of those gambling machines were any of like the ones that I consider the good ones. Well, I mean the blood donation machine, but I want to keep my health right now. Oh, come on. Especially since we're taking damage like that. Yeah, we gotta preserve it. Our movement speed is, I mean, it's better, but it's still not that good, and these quick ones are just hard to hit from behind when you're going that slow. You get a secret rock, another soul heart. It's good. Okay, finally. Treasure map, sure, we'll buy it. We'll buy this. We'll just buy out the shop, I suppose, and then we'll donate everything. We'll blow up this guy. Alright. Okay. It's not looking great for a curse room for us, or a sacrifice room. But there could be one. Like here? Nope. I don't know if it's worth it for me to go back to the beginning of this floor and check that other room. I guess I will, just in case. Because it would be a really big play if we can get it. Or at least a really big potential for like 2 angel items. So let's just see. Curse room, okay. I'll still go in it, whatever. Okay, we get teleported to the Angel Delineate. Hopefully we do not get a natural deal then, in this case. So that we have better chance on the next floor. Might as well take this. Do we fight the guy? No, because we still prefer devil deals. Alright, that's fine. We'll just use our book here to get out. And, yep. There's an argument to be made that I should have saved the book for the boss. Oh, wait, we're going to get another charge by the boss anyways, so. That's fine. Angelic Prism is honestly a lot better when you have a high tears rate, so I don't know how much use we're really going to be getting out of it, but there's obviously no downside to having it, so I'll definitely take it. Can this guy die? Oh, I just realized Papa Fly is bigger because of our Hive Mind, so he gets boosted by the trinket and the Hive Mind item. Not that he's necessarily, like, even with the double boosts, he's still not that good. We did not find the secret room, did we? Guess I'll just check a couple places real quick. Hopefully it's here. Oh wait, there's a boss there, but can't be there. Okay, let me backtrack a little bit more. One sec. Just in case. Something good in here. I hope it's here so we can get into the boss challenge room. Nice. 2 more bombs. Yeah, no. Completely useless. We have good enough range. Who cares about tier size? You know, actually tier size would be technically a benefit for this prism, but it is not worth the boss fight. I consider that probably like the worst boss item. Oops, I didn't mean to go in here. Maybe except for like, oh my gosh, like Little Baggy or something like that. This has got to be like among the worst, or at least among the... It's not like actively bad, but it's like the most useless. Even compared to the other range ups, I just don't like it because it gives you a false sense of damage with your tier size up. All right. All right, gonna be Mom. I wonder if our buddies' tiers go in the prism. I think they do get split. Oh yeah, there we go. I just saw it. That is pretty cool. Thought I was far enough away from the foot there. She's stomping a lot for the non-red version. Ouch. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately we did get the angel deal again, but let's just take the Polaroid. And let's move on downwards. Unfortunately now, since it is the womb, if we do find a sacrifice room, we are now taking full hearts of damage anyways. Oh wait, I think the sacrifice room always does full hearts, so... Why did I do that? Oh my gosh. Well, good thing doesn't look like there's a sacrifice room here anyways, because we just blew our synergy there. That's annoying. I think I've accidentally used like 2 cards in this run so far. I'm also like stuttering after everything I'm saying, so I apologize for the commentary. I'm not with it today, I guess. Alright, let's check this out. Earth Row, that's great. Would have been nice a little earlier, but could be great for a angel or devil deal. Nice. That's amazing. More damage. Still no tears rate, really. And you know what? I am going to put a bomb here. I don't think we can reach both of them with one bomb, so I'm just going to do them both separately. I think only the one of them gave me deal chance, though. Okay. Here we go. Gotta be careful about those spike rocks. Not worth it. It was a pretty close dodge there. Alright, we have 24 keys and 0 bombs. How did this happen? I swear, we haven't been using that many bombs. This is a good enough room to use the book in. Okay. Poison tears, we do have 4 luck and really high damage. So there's an argument to be made there. But I'm going to stick with my guns for now. Even though that honestly is probably better. And are we really going to get any more babies, like, in the rest of this run? Probably not. Unless we get a Devil Deal one. Which, you know what? There is some really good ones in the Devil Deal, like Incubus, Twisted Pair. Even if we get the Fly one, Rotten Baby, we get boosted with whatever that's called that we picked up. So we'll keep Baby Bender for now. Okay, there goes one. These mini ones are so cute. There's a soul heart. So we're max health now, which is very good. We're going to check for a super secret here. Interesting. Alright, I don't know where the super secret would be then, but that's okay. Arachnid. Not a huge fan of this boss. Or Daddy Longlegs, for that matter. I think they're both, like, weirdly... I don't know if I would call them buggy. They just... Something about them is weird. Something about them I don't like. Ouch. Another Angel Deal. Okay, well, at least we have our reroll. Get our cards. Ace of Clubs. 2 of Clubs. 2 of Clubs I'm just going to use. 2 of Clubs. Is that a Suicide King? Oh my gosh. Hey, I mean, spawned items will use the current room's item pool. There is an argument to be made here. That we could do it with the Lazarus rags. In the Angel Room. The problem is I want Perthrow in there as well, and I don't think we can get back in there if we can't bring them both in. So so what do we do here? 1 second, my wife is calling me while we decide. Okay, I'm back once again. And I think my wife has food poisoning or something. Without going into details, I don't want to embarrass her, but I just wanted to say that is what the interruption was about. But everything is okay now. Yeah, so what... Yeah, she threw up. But, yeah, she's feeling better now. So, that is good. Anyways, that was crazy. But, what were we doing? We're deciding if we're going to use Suicide King. I just wish I could take both of these in here. Gosh dang it. But if anything, you know what? I think what we're going to do is... Okay, here's basically what we're faced with. Suicide King spawns, I think it said 2 item pedestals in the room. So that's an additional 2 angel items. Whereas Perthrow gives us at least 1 angel item, depending what the layout is going to be. At least 1 angel item plus a Perthrowed angel piece is a guaranteed second. So, but we get more options with Perthrow. Suicide King, the only benefit is, well, we lose all our health, but we respawn as... I'm curious if we respawn... I don't know how this... Maybe it'll tell us if we scroll through the items here. Does Lazarus Rags... What does it do to your red health? That's what I want to know. Okay, let's see here. I don't even know if the item description will say. How far down was it? Apparently pretty far down. I think it was like one of the first items we picked up. For the Holy Grail. There it is. Lazarus Rags. When dead, revive as Lazarus. That's all it says. Because basically, if it just like takes away one red heart, then that's fine. Oh boy, you know what? We're just making the big plays. We're making the big plays. Oh, wow. Okay, that's really good, though. So we definitely take this. I think we just use... Oh, wait. Oh, no. I was going to say, maybe we could use Suicide King to somehow, you know, teleport back into the angel room after we leave. I don't know if that's possible at all, but... Anyways, I think what we need to do is... Wait, yeah, if we use Suicide King in here, we're going to die. Oh, but Lazarus revives in the same room. Okay, I was going to say, if we die and teleport to the previous room, then we would not be able to retrieve our items. But, yeah, we're going to do it. Then, after that, depending on what we're looking like, we might fight the angel statue. And then leave the room in an attempt to get the Perthro Ruin back in here for a reroll. Okay. Here goes nothing. It's probably stupid. Where's my items? What the heck? I thought it guaranteed spawned items. Does it not? Okay, at least we have red health still, like, available. That was a scam. I thought it was going to spawn angel items for us. We get a lot of pointless money. So that was pretty much just, like, what, a damage down? Okay, well, in that case, I mean, either way, we ended up with Holy Mantle, so we should be fine. There's a world card. I am going to attempt to get the Perthro Ruin back in here. Nope, it's gone. Okay, whatever. Levers, sure. Yeah, we keep, we definitely keep Perthro. Okay, that wasn't as big of a play as I thought it was going to be. We would have gotten more benefit out of Perthro there. I thought that it was going to spawn, maybe it just has chances to spawn items, because I've used Suicide King before where it's given us several items, but I guess it's just a chance-based thing. So whatever, that's fine. Maybe we'll get to Perthro another angel deal if we get really lucky here. So we definitely want to find the secret room and blow up the whole whatever thing in order to hopefully get boosted deal chance. Alright, there's so much happening in here. We're going to use this. This is one of those rooms. We don't have to focus on dodging so much. Okay. Oh gosh. Yeah, these are seriously like up there, top 3 least favorite enemies. And they're not even like a crazy difficult enemy. I just, for some reason, I hate them. Which begs the question, what is some of yours guys' least favorite enemies in the game? Because there is some enemies that are really bad. Like, I just got reminded of those cloud enemies that shoot like the laser homing beams. Those suck too, but you don't see them very often. So I'm like, part of the reason why those enemies are so annoying is because they're an annoying enemy that you see all the time. Okay. There we go. I'm assuming the boss is this way, but I don't really know. Okay. Okay, we got mantled already. Where's the hand? There it is. Okay, now we get a sacrifice room. I mean, we do have another revive with Lazarus, since that's how he works now. You can revive once per floor even. So, you know what? If we're desperate and we don't get a deal, I might come back and play that. Especially since we have Holy Mantle, and that basically allows us to, you know, at least have a little bit more security throughout our run, even on low health. So, yeah, but before we do that, we need to boost our deal chance by finding the secret room, first of all. Which could be there, could be there, could be almost... Oh, never mind, it can't be there. Could be a lot of places, though. Ouch. Thank you to Holy Mantle for keeping us healthy. Give me that. Okay, luckily our bomb situation got better than it was before, because I do want to look around here. Could be one here. I'm going to go into this other room, though, in order to confirm before I do anything. Okay, swords? No. Yeah, we're going to go in here. You never know. Wow, each of our tiers does do a lot of damage. We unfortunately were at like 15 damage, now we're at 11. Which does suck. This is the life of using Suicide King, I guess. What if this is another Suicide King? Imagine. 2 spades. Okay. Oh, what am I doing? Well, thanks to Holy Mantle again. 2 spades, sure. Okay, was there anything else we needed to do before the boss? I don't think so. Obviously, I would love to find the super secret room, which we may as well check a couple places on our way over here. Holy Mantle does allow us to go in here for free, too, so that's nice. Okay, super secret could be here. Yes, it was. And it's a bunch of red health, so that is actually wonderful, because that is even more of a reason to do the sacrifice room. So we'll be back for that. Especially if we use sacrifice room all the way until we get the revive with Lazarus. That'll be a slight damage up for the next floor, plus we pretty much get red health to revive ourselves too. So yeah, I'm highly considering that. It's gonna be Mom's Heart. Let's just use Perthrow book, or what? I mean, not Perthrow. Whatever this book is called. Book of Shadows. There we go. It lasts for a long time too. Just imagine if we had like car battery or something. Brimstone? Brimstone? There we go. Oh, I guessed the wrong direction. Okay, we did not get the deal. So, even more reason to go for this sacrifice room here. So, let's just do it. We do have the red hearts right up there. I am going to blow up these skulls, at least these 4 as well, though, just in case we get black hearts. That could be beneficial for us here as well. And, yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. That would have been nice. Last floor. 5. Okay, this next one is a chance to teleport to the angel room. Hopefully we get it. We did not. And there's a soul heart. I'm going to not touch it yet because I want to take it with the revived Lazarus. But, yep, we're going to just touch it. Nice, we got the angel item, so that's cool. Let's go pick up the red hearts now. Okay, back to full health. We keep our baby bender for sure. So we take Revelation, and now we the troll bombs. Yep, that's just gonna happen. Does Revelation give you soul hearts? Apparently it does. I did not know that. I don't want to touch that one yet. And then I just want to get to the one that'll hopefully give us a bunch of soul hearts. So let's go here. We really have no reason to fight him. Oh, but we do have a Perthra rune. I don't think re-rolling in here will give us a... I don't think re-rolling in here will give us an angel item, but at this point, maybe we just save the Perthra rune for the chest in that case. Anyways, here we go. Nice, there we go. That's what we wanted. So I think that's pretty much as much payout as we could have gotten here. I guess since we have an extra soul heart, we'll fight this guy. Maybe we'll just re-roll the item, I don't know. We do have some good health, so... And Revelation is very good for us. Okay, let's just roll it. Whatever. Yucky. Don't want that. Ew. So that confirms it does not reroll into another angel item, but whatever. Alright, we finally move on with Revelation. I'd say that was worth it. We ended up net positive on health as well. And we get our revive back with Lazarus now, so we're looking good. Boss is almost assuredly down this way. Okay. We really don't need much here. Really? Like I took forever to die. Okay, I gotta get rid of this blue fire. Thank you. Whoa, that was cool. I wasn't expecting that. Apparently, Revelation does stack with the prism. Whoa, scary. Oh, joy. Love these enemies. There we go. That wasn't so bad. We fight Brimstone with Brimstone. Okay. I'll put a bomb here. Just try to find the, or get some soul hearts maybe. Alright. Why do I feel like there's a super secret here? Wow. Okay, we'll just play this guy, see what item we get. I'm regretting using my Perthra rune. I should have saved it for the chest. Sure, whatever. Okay, another soul heart. We don't need it yet, but we'll come back for it if we take damage. Oops. Yet another soul heart. Alright, here we go. Boss time. We'll use the book now. It's probably best used at the first half of this boss fight anyways. Alright, phase 1 down. That was the hard part. And honestly, with such a bad tears rate, our damage has been so good this run that it has not been a problem. Okay, there we go. Let's move on to the final floor. Let's find out what items we can no longer reroll. Himmelacria. Would that be like really insane for us or like really bad? I mean, we definitely want you. Stompy, I don't really want. This item, definitely don't want. It's just strictly no benefit to us since our health is up. It's just going to be a speed down. Screw it. We'll just do it. I feel like Himmelacria is actually really good with this prism because it just kind of like, if we can hit it, it kind of does a crazy thing. Alright, where do we think the boss is? Could be south or it could be to the right. I don't know which one I am leaning towards, but I think I'm going to go this way. Nice. Do the big room, because we're going to have to anyways. Nice. Does the Holy Brimstone Beam scale with my damage? Because if it does, then Himlacria was a huge upgrade for us. Yeah, we'll go this way. No chance. He didn't even shoot his Brimstone. Not even a single time. Okay, we definitely don't want that either. I love when the Holy Beam gets into the prism. That's really awesome. Okay, yep, and here was the boss. There we go. I'm going to wait to use the beam once the prism is lined up. Okay, it didn't last very long, but that's cool. And honestly, yeah, a run like this, I just don't care about taking damage, because it doesn't matter how much damage we take here, we're going to kill him before he kills us. Nice. Okay, well, good games, everybody. We beat the Curse of Judas, even though we ended up as Lazarus. But we move on with the challenge. We're slowly making our way back to the more exciting characters. The one time that we made it really far to the Lost, we were actually on the Tainted side. So I can't remember how far we've gotten on the A side before. But I don't think we've gotten to Samson. Maybe we've gotten to Eve once. I don't remember, though. Or maybe Blue Baby was the farthest we've gotten. So this could be the farthest we've ever gotten, at least on this side of the characters, with Blue Baby. So anyways, potentially an important run next time. Either way, I'm excited we're getting farther. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident. So until then, I'll see you all next time, and have a good rest of your day. Thank you all for subscribing if you have done so. It helps me reach my goal to get to 1,000 subscribers. And yeah, I appreciate all of you guys. Have a good day. Bye.